Howdy, 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 and welcome back to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. Welcome back to Sci-Fi
Hello.
Sundays, y'all.
Hi.
How are we feeling this morning? It is
Tired. Was up
a
a little
very
late.
a slow morning already, which is it's Sunday. It's the end of the weekend. It's been a busy, chock-full weekend. It's not done yet, which is good. We still got Sci-Fi Sundays left, y'all. Very good statement. Good. Good. If y'all have not seen Project Hail Mary, I don't know what you're doing. Go learn the verbiage of Rocky. It's too good. It's too great. Statement to continue it. We don't necessarily have topics on topics on topics for today. That being said, we're water cooler and we're hanging out, y'all. There are a few more additions to the Gate Cruise that we'll talk about in a few minutes here.
Exciting.
In the meantime,
that's my background here.
Jazz fans, it's good. Good morning. It's a good morning. Or when did they announce it? Yesterday, the day before?
Friday, I think.
Okay.
It was on Gate World. He did a live stream with the guy that's the vacationer guy.
That's right. I remember they were going to do that. Busy weekend. Did you watch anything cool this week at least?
Watched my hockey teams lose. Well, there was a little winning in there, but what else did I watch? Oh, been watching Paradise. Haven't been able to finish it off yet because went out and did something last night rather than stay home and watch stuff. What else have I watched? Star Trek, of course. I'm watching a lot of recaps of Pluribus and Star Trek, and because we've been talking about that, refreshing my memory, doing that kind of stuff, the usual kind of rabbit holes of YouTube you go on, that kind of thing.
That makes sense. Yeah, I think because I am watching Paradise with one of my roommates. We watched 2 episodes this week. It's that one that we're very slowly pacing along right now, but every movement of it's so good. We saw the episode with, I guess we were a couple episodes behind, more so than I thought. I thought we were on episode like 5 or 6. We were on episode 3. And that was the one where Sterling K. Brown, I forget his character's name right now, but Mr. Agent Man, his dad and him kind of have the fraying relationship after him essentially catching his dad with Parkinson's and says, I turned you in, you can't fly anymore, this isn't okay. Right. And that's the acting's so well done right there. And I was just like, I've only known this character for 4 minutes and I'm want to tear up. Like, this is terrible. This is so good. But
yeah, it is.
Thank you, David.
Keep us on track.
Talk about the thing. Question. It always has to be talked about.
I'm trying to watch it, but I can't find it anywhere where I don't have to pay for it. So I'm not going to buy it.
Statement.
Excitement.
Yeah, very much excitement. Excitement thing about Paradise too, but also sad thing about Paradise, but also happy thing about it. It's a lot going on there. Paradise. The last about 3 days, I've been forced to catch up and learn and watch another anime. This one I actually very much enjoy all the way through. It was a little slow to start for like an episode or two, then I was like, okay, we're here, and it's not committing any cardinal sins for me, so I'm good. I guess it's technically not an anime. It's the Korean animation style, I think, is called manhwa, if I remember correctly, and that's it's solo leveling, and it's really good. It's really good. It's not sci-fi. This one, it's more fantasy kind of stuff. It's not like Japanese Harry Potter, like the Jujutsu Kaisen show is, but it's good. It's a very interesting kind of gamified version of TV in a fantasy kind of setting, also in the real world. It's cool. Besides that, obviously, Farscape. And
of course, always.
didn't watch the episode of Monarch this week. For everybody that is missing Creatures and Cryptids this past week, Melvin's router went out on him, and just kind of waiting for a new router for Melvin, and then we can get on some more streaming. I didn't want to just start going on without him, because it's Melvin's show first and foremost. So we are 1 week behind on Creatures and Cryptids. We'll catch up on Monarch episode, I believe 5. I think 5. And we'll do the same and watch 5 and 6. And that might give us some meat to talk about the following Saturday, too, which would be fun. So, yeah, keep an eye out for this Thursday-ish. I think TV-wise, I don't think I've gotten much of watching anything in. I did, actually, go see Ready or Not, or I saw Ready or Not on Hulu again. Then I went to go see Ready or Not 2 with one of my old roommates. And the next day, I saw what looked like it could have been a sequel to Ready or Not. It totally could not have been remotely a sequel to Ready or Not, but They Will Kill, that new, it's a thriller. I wouldn't call it a horror or a thriller, even though it's both. It's more a thriller, I'd say. And it's not the greatest movie in the world by any means, but it's a bloody good time. That sums it up pretty well, I think. Very bloody, very like John Wick in a horror world. Zazie Beetz is so good, and she does great in it too. It's goofy. It is goofy, but it takes its seriousness goofy, and it works. And listen to Lead Farmer, y'all.
Have to check it out.
Yeah, it was really interesting. We're just thinking about anime for half a second. Live action anime has not worked very well most of the time yet. I know. I literally Joshua Patton and I were talking about From this past week. He was just saying it was so good. There was a certain episode that just came out that's terrifying or something like that. I don't know. But I was saying literally every facet of life, people are saying, go watch From. But hey, we'll get to it. One step and one show at a time. But yeah, They Will Kill is so good. If there is a way to put a live action anime into a film setting rather than TV, because I think I haven't seen it, but One Piece I think people are saying is a good, literally as I say that, One Piece season 2 is mentioned. Yeah, I think they've probably cracked the code of what people want from anime on a TV show. It seems like this felt. I was watching it. I was like, this feels like anime, but live action. This is awesome. And I was really thinking by the end of it, I said, oh, I know Andy Muschietti is making the live action Attack on Titan movie. At some point, who knows if he's going to make Batman Brave and the Bold for James Gunn first or not. However that scheduling ends up being. And, lo and behold, after my brain's sitting there in the movie theater just going, oh, this would be really good for Andy Muschietti to watch. Produced by Barbara and Andy Muschietti pop up, and I was like, okay, we're good. Okay, this is exactly what we need. They're on track. Life is good. But that was good. It was nice to be in a theater a few times again this week, which are there 31 days in this month or 30? 31! So not tomorrow night, but the night after. I'm so pumped. We're going to go see Super Mario Brothers Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy or Super Mario Bros. Galaxy. I don't know what they're calling this one. But we're going to go see it midnight, opening night. In 4DX. The whole hoopla. It's going to be fun.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I think that's all I watched this week, though. Yeah. Pretty sure. I'm dying. I need a sip of water. You can't tell.
I know. We just have so much to talk about today.
We do have a little to talk about. And I'm so happy. I didn't know. It's been a busy weekend, like I've said 4 times already. And I missed it. And Sarah brought some beautiful news to my attention this morning, y'all.
Exciting.
Do you go to press viewings or pay for your tickets? Question. There are press viewings that I do go to. I'm signed up for all the different little things, and those are always fun. I have a few friends who do them, and They invite me to them all the time. We ended up watching Ready or Not and Ready or Not 2 instead of going to a press viewing on this past Wednesday, I believe. But I am a member of Regal, and I'm also a member of Cinemark. I have been a member of AMC A-List. I think I'm just a Stubs member now, but Regal and Cinemark, I think, have the better, services to subscribe to. And I am a Regal member first and foremost, is the kind of theater chain I tend to lean towards. I do pay for tickets, but because I pay for that monthly membership, they're only 50 cents a ticket. So I probably go see anywhere from 8 to 20 movies a month, just depending on the month, right. And I spend no more than $30 doing so. Unless I go see a 4DX movie or an IMAX movie, in which that's not a 50-cent ticket. It turns into a $5 ticket for IMAX. And if you're doing 4DX, I believe it's $8 and like 30 cents or $8.50, something like that. So I wouldn't be spending the $35 40X ticket or the $25 IMAX one. And hey, it saves me a lot, honestly. It saves me a lot. Moving out here originally 7 years ago now, they did not have all the memberships, and I was spending a lot on tickets. I also lived in Hollywood at the time, and that was go to the Chinese theater, go to the Cinerama Dome and all these things, which was awesome, but London cinemas are crap and expensive. See, yes, most places tend to be, I feel like, but the last couple years, I think theaters have started to minimize a lot of extra things that they used to do and have started to kind of upscale the theaters a little bit. There are fewer seats because they expect fewer people, but now instead of 300 seats in a theater or 200 seats in a theater or something like that, there might be 170 or 230 instead of 300, something like that. Arbitrary numbers, of course.
They have to make it an experience that you want outside of what you can just get at home.
Yeah, get you the full lazy boy kind of chair or the 40X chair that gets you all go crazy and whatever. I would try to be at the movie theaters as much as possible all the freaking time. But in this economy, if I didn't have that Regal pass, I probably wouldn't be going as often. I'd really like to see more global theater chains and local theater chains in respective parts of the world, start offering more passes and stuff like that. Of course, that's all we need. Another subscription. But also, it does minimize and mitigate what you'd be spending a lot.
And I just wish I had the time.
Yeah, that's the hard part. That's the hardest part of it all right there. You can buy proper ale in London cinemas. There's a lot of good bars at U.S. cinemas nowadays, but it is kind of just dependent on which theater you're at,
Yeah.
TV's bigger than Scarborough's only cinema screen. Oh no. Oh really? Oh,
they're becoming more and more, but like your Regals and stuff don't tend to do that. But there's some places around here, but not my local theater. When I was living in California, there was one my husband and I used to go to that had food. They had wait staff and you can order food and drinks and stuff, and they bring it to your seat while you're watching a movie.
Have y'all been to an Alamo Draft House?
No.
Those, it has wait staff and all that. It serves your food right at your seat and so on and so forth. They're so nice. And they're the ones that I think that do it the best. You still have your whole total experience. You can have a nice meal, all these things. But it's not kind of overbearing. It doesn't distract from the movie necessarily.
Right.
They're well trained, I guess. Staff just in general. It's all so good. Nowadays, though, Alamo will kick people out for using their phones during the movie, which is still so good. I love it. But there's at my local Regals, at least, and I guess I do live in LA, and there are there's 3 flagship Regals in LA. One is downtown. and then one's in North Hollywood, one's in Sherman Oaks, and I got the other two literally right around me, kind of catty cornered. So I get to kind of go to the two frequent ones all the time, and they are kind of flagship, so they're nicer. They're the ones in the commercials and stuff like that. But they both have very well stocked bars. I don't take advantage of them often enough, but they're very well stocked. My mom does not go to the movies with me often. I try to get her to every time she comes in town. The bar is a nice selling point. It does help. It does help. It's idea DoorDash with fee to cinema if movie is 2 hours plus. What do you mean? DoorDash with fee to cinema?
DoorDash to your seat? I don't think that would be too distracting, I think.
Yeah. I was shocked. We did go see.
Not a bad idea, but I don't think it'd work.
I guess, yeah, we saw They Will Kill You with like 4 or 5 people. That was a fun little group to go with. And I guess I don't know exactly how it works or who does what, but DoorDash now at Cinemarks will let you go DoorDash popcorn from the movie theater, which I was pretty excited about.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. You can do that and have them buy that. But I don't know. It's not that popcorn isn't much better. I mean, you can make microwave popcorn. It's about just as good.
It wasn't great. Regal's popcorn's better, but it's you can AMC probably has the best popcorn, I think, most of the time. But they have the worst theaters typically. They don't care about their staff. They don't. I mean, if y'all saw the AMC stock, they're about to go bankrupt. They're about to file Chapter 11 again, or have to do some crazy thing where.
Yeah, that's what my local theater is, AMC, and it's all right. It's not bad. It's just
AMC has the potential to consistently be the best movie theater chain, and it's one of old John Campia, his kind of talking points, and the more he says it, I think the more it comes to fruition. But Adam Aaron, their CEO, is just not. I don't know if he cares about the movies at all, like remotely. I don't know if he even cares about his bottom line. It's just kind of like, dude, what? And it's been like that since he became CEO, and it's a little screwy, you might say. But yeah, I don't know where my brain was going with that. The popcorn, wherever.
Yeah. Oh, the door dashing cinema popcorn, which I don't know if by the time you get it, I don't know if it'd be worth having it.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about the popcorn in general. Yeah, AMC definitely does have the best not food, but popcorn. Maybe food even. But that's dependent on the theater as well. I don't think it's AMC's not consistent across the board, where the others might not be as good in certain spots, but they're consistent across the board. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, but they should make it better so we can be beggars and choosers, and we all want to go to the movie theaters again more often. But hey, you know, we can only say it so many times, scream it from the rooftop so often. I'll do it anyway, but hey, no, we have not. There's still green prohibition in certain places. There's only 4 states that aren't partially legalized. Anything.
Yeah. Well, they'd have to get liquor licenses and all that. So.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of the devil, yes, I'm with you, Lead Farmer. I will be there. I don't know how much of the movie screen we'll all be able to see, but I don't know how much we're gonna mind either. So it'll be fine. It will be fine. How much is a night at the cinema all in?
Oh God. Excuse me. Depending on how much you buy in concessions, I would say like $100 probably between the tickets and concessions. And that would be like for like when me and my husband go.
Okay.
You know, not for one, maybe like $50 for one person. If that, it depends, again, if you spend money on stuff or buy the special popcorn bucket, which I've been kind of doing that lately.
Which looks so cool. That Project Hail Mary popcorn bucket's so cool.
Right. I just like the patch. That's what I really wanted. The patch that came with it is cool.
Peter, though, if you do have passes, you do have not I don't know Regal Cinema Rewards Club, I think is what it's called. Not a sponsor, but please let us
Right.
be
Yeah.
sponsored by you. Come on.
Okay.
We'd love it. I'd chill all day for you, Regal. Come on.
Yep.
But I guess my typical time, because I am trying to be like the most frugal with my movie going since I go so often, I most of the time don't even get popcorn and stuff. So as much as I am good about being a good moviegoer, I'm also not necessarily great for them because I'm not buying popcorn, and that's really how they're making cash frequently. Nonetheless, whenever I do go grab something with the pass with my rewards, I have, if I go see 8 to 20 movies a month, you can guess my reward points. There's a lot. There's a lot of rewards, so that's handy, and I can get cash those in every so often, or if I'm bringing somebody on a date, or hey, one of my roommates is like, hey, I don't want to spend $20 on a movie ticket because I don't have the pass. Do you have extra points? I'm like, okay, come, whatever it may be. Typically, though, I might spend 17, 20, $25 at the counter if I'm buying popcorn and drink, maybe a snack as well, and that's only because you get certain percentages off with your Regal awards and stuff.
Right.
Cinemark this past week, we did get a bunch, like a large popcorn for all of us because we had a big group and all that. I don't know if it was like half off when I used all my points. I don't know if it's because I haven't been to a Cinemark in a long time, but it went from like a $38, $40 kind of thing to I think it was like $17, $20 again.
Oh, cool.
It really wasn't bad. Again, I don't know if that's just because used reward points and I guess we didn't use reward points, but it's just scan your rewards and that's what they did. So hey,
cool.
It depends. You can find a more frugal way to do that, and if you're still going to go all out when you're there, you're probably going to be spending $20-$30. If you just do it outright, buying tickets. Did you include ticket cost in your $50 there?
Yeah.
A person? Okay. Yeah, $50 a person is what you said, right? Okay, that makes ticket $25 at the counter.
I mean, you could maybe you could get under that if you, depending on what time you went, or
definitely. And if you're not getting a large or anything like that, you all that good stuff. But yeah, it's anywhere between 30 to 60 a head generally. Now, if you go find one of those bars that are in those places, it might go up just a little bit, but you might enjoy the movie that much.
The drinks a little bit more.
That, or you might take a really expensive nap. One or the other. That does tend to happen sometimes.
Yeah, it's too comfortable with the heated recliner. You can pass it out.
Hey, speaking of the popcorn buckets, I never do this, but Monk broke down and got a popcorn bucket from Project Hail Mary.
I got that one too.
The patch, though, I think the popcorn bucket first comes to the brain first, but that patch is just so cool.
Yeah, it is.
50?
Yeah, it does seem like that long. I remember when we went, I was like, seriously, it got like ridiculous. And then they replayed the same ones like again. I don't know if that was a mistake or intentional, but they played the same ads like twice in a row, and it was like,
just give you the whole set twice.
Yeah. It's like, what?
Yeah. Because at least at my local Regal,
I mean, it's like you don't even have to show up when it starts. It's like, okay,
no, I don't.
Movie starts at 7, show up at 7:30, and then you still be watching ads and previews and stuff.
All my people, my roommates, everybody that goes to see movies with me are always angry at me because they're like, we gotta go, and it's 5 minutes after the movie starts. The movie theater is 5 minutes away from the house. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes to walk up the stairs to get there, and I will not leave until the movie starts, because at Regal Cinemas, at least 27 minutes of previews. I have it timed. 27 minutes of previews, and it used to be 23 at Cinemark. I haven't been to Cinemark consistently enough to have that timed anymore.
Right.
But it felt like about 25 minutes as well when we went this past week.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind previews so much. I like seeing what's going to be coming out, but it's the ads and the stupid trivia things or whatever else they do is just, please.
it has completely lazified. I don't know what term I'm looking for necessarily here, but the get early to a show, watch the new previews for the things coming out, have a minute or two, maybe play the little game that pops up on the screen or something. It's not fun anymore. It's not okay, let's actually try to get to the theater early to sit there and hang out and, well, hey, let's go see this. Hey, let's go see this with everybody with you. It's much more like, I just laid it out for you. 27 minutes of ads. Get there as late as possible. Make sure you get there before your first act and you're fine. It's not fun anymore. It's kind of well, let's get to the movie and think. And it I feel like it's messed up the movie going and viewing experience a little bit because you're not excited for what's happening anymore. It used to be, I'm in my chair. Hell yeah. What's about to happen next? What is there going to be a movie that I don't know about that's going to pop up on the screen and ad and give me something cool?
Right.
We'll be jumping in and it's going to be a good time, one way or another. Now it's again, let's get there as late as possible, sit there and hope we don't miss a few minutes.
Right. Believe it or not, there was a time when they didn't have ads at all. I remember that time. But when it was just previews and that was it. But anyway.
I want some white cheddar popcorn making me hungry.
They need that extra revenue, I guess. So
yeah. And those popcorn buckets help with that extra, being honest.
Yeah.
They do not stack nicely, though. There's way too many interesting shapes. And some, I don't know if interesting would be the way to describe them.
Yeah, there's some where it's like, I don't think I'd want that. Or it's like, it doesn't really work as a popcorn bucket. They're just calling it that.
Yeah, and some work as... Yeah, we're not going to mention what the Dune popcorn bucket works as, or any of the Wolverine or Deadpool popcorn buckets. Oh yeah, it's definitely still a thing. But yeah, smoky screen, Gremlin 2 vibes. Hey, put me in that movie all day. I'm ready. I'm gonna have a great time in that movie theater.
Reboot Gremlins.
We will all be.
Can we just stop? Can we come up with some original things though, instead of just reboots all the time?
Please give us a reboot Cheech and Chong. Let's go. I'm kidding. Let's not.
Who would be the new Cheech and
Chong? I know I might be a representative for the greenery at times, but you know who's not? Cheech and Chong. They were actors that didn't really care about anything ganja related until they became famous for it, and then just embodied it as much as they can. They never really. Chong has done a few kind of activist things, but he got arrested for paraphernalia and has not done anything actively beneficial for the cannabis community, I guess, in a very long time. He's no Jack Herrera, but I'll get off my my Tommy Chong soapbox here. He's blocked me on Twitter for calling him not a real stoner before. Oops. But it's true. It's true. Sorry, not sorry, Mr. Tommy Chong. I'll debate you all day. Let's do it. Come on.
Aren't they like 80 now anyway?
They are. Yeah. And they're still trying to cash in on it because they have nothing left. They have literally nothing besides it. I used to be a big Tommy Chong person, and now I'm much more of a Cheech Marin person because he actually tried to do other things, and he's been in other movies. Cars, like he's a voice actor more so than anything else, but
Oh, right.
But I would go see a Cheech and Chong anniversary any day of the week as well. That's not going to stop me from watching their movies. I'm not that jaded.
Cheech and Chong marathon.
Hey, you got to have one at least every 3 years.
Yep.
My son went to a dinner at 2 a.m. and they took 45 minutes for a simple sandwich. So he got the Music Box app and kept playing chunk music from home. That's great. Huh. Then they unplugged it. Technology's great. Oh, I scrolled down by accident. I think it's made people think it's unappealing. There's nothing you can do at home without spending $30,000 to like make it
Right.
remotely as close.
I mean,
you know?
it's a lot better than just your TV speakers like back in the day, but
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
I feel like it's
Mhm.
more of a happy medium. I think people are willing to exacerbate that happy medium to be lazy and sit inside their houses if possible. And I
Yeah.
think that we all do. Like, hey, I work from
Yeah.
home. Like,
Yeah.
it's if we can, we do.
Yeah.
Um,
Us isolating ourselves, I don't think is good. We think we're social beings. Even those that say we aren't, we are to some degree. You're like Carol
yeah,
in Pluribus, right? Where she was left alone and kind of like, went crazy.
just loved it for a second, and then was like,
Hmm.
ooh, even if I
Yeah.
don't like people that much, I need them.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh, it's just a little bit of a poignant show. It's Radical
Hmm.
Wastelands on Fridays, y'all. Come on.
Hmm.
Actually, speaking of Radical
Hmm.
Wasteland on Friday, I'm kind of leaning away from wanting to do it live just to make it more comfortable for him.
Hmm.
I don't know if we would just do a regular show or maybe do a live premiere after that. But Greg and I need to decide that. I know he is headed to New York tonight.
Yeah.
So give him a few things to think about on the flight. Just kidding. It's only like he's got
Hmm.
1,000 things to think of already. So
Yeah, I know.
uh,
I hope he can hire somebody to help him out because he needs it, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
they get interns frequently,
Hmm.
but
Right.
every semester you get interns, and you might be
Hmm.
helping people get some good credits for their college studies and stuff. But
Hmm.
and they do have some great interns every now and then. But I know they've had
Yeah.
some crummy interns every now and then too, where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you want to do what? I'm just here for a credit, man, And then there's also the
Right.
ones like that love theater, love the aspect of it, and,
Hmm.
and dive
Yeah.
into it all. But
Yeah.
it's a lot,
Hmm.
and it is asking a lot of them as well. But hey, they're a lot. The internship, it might be a tough one, but you'd be a lot better for it because of it. They
Right.
only have 5 theaters they're running at any given time, and one of the theaters, he reminded me, has 4 different theaters inside of it. So
Oh, jeez. He's gonna burn himself out. He's got to be careful. Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot.
Hmm.
I'm a campy on this one. If you were going to show ads, tell us when the movie actually starts. 1,000%.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the guy on everything
Yeah.
on this one, wholeheartedly, and then some. Because, yeah, what?
Yeah.
Um,
But that would be like ad blocker or something. Or you just need somebody. Isn't there people? There should be some people out there that's like you go. I guess it'd be so different by theater though. I don't know if you could do it like somebody go like opening night and be like, okay, the previews and everything were this long, and then post it somewhere where you can look it up and see. But it probably varies so much that you can't really do that.
yeah, because I think it's a chain thing. Because both
Hmm.
the Regals I go to
Yeah.
are 27 minutes. And of
Hmm.
course, it's not like perfect 27, but
Hmm.
27 is that kind of happy, consistent number. I feel like where okay, trailer played a little
Right.
long. It might be 26 minutes or 28 minutes, but it's
Hmm.
it's typically right there. I'm sure people have done that on Reddit and stuff like that. Just
Hmm.
ask a
Yeah.
question and go for it kind of
Yeah.
deal. But
But I
yeah,
think 30 minutes is probably in general about right.
now
Sounds like it.
if we could go back to just put all that 30 minutes before the show, that would be nice. Because it's really not that different. I think logic wise, I'm trying to think from the theater why it makes more sense from their point of view. Maybe it's because hey, you don't have you have a quicker theater turnover rather than well, this person wanted to show up 45 minutes early. The theater's not ready yet, and it
Right.
shouldn't necessarily be either. They should
Yeah.
have some time to clean as well. But half an hour early, and then kind of that nice kind of half-hour time slot should be people kind of folding in. But
Mhm.
also, I guess this thought is going to a bunch of different places. I guess, but
Yeah.
there are assigned seats now rather
Mhm.
than let's get there that half hour early and go pick our seats and get there.
Right. Yeah. So you don't have that like, oh,
And
I
I
gotta show up early for
that's
that good
probably
seat.
taken away
So
some of
I
that.
like it. Mhm.
Uh-huh. And I do love the assigned seats. I think that's a much better avenue.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to fix it, but it would be a good problem to fix is keep the assigned seating and also cut the previews out and put it back to the half hour beforehand. Make it optional.
Right.
Make it where people need to get to your movie on time, and not just on time,
Right.
early again. That way, okay, I'm rushing. Oh, shoot. I want to go sit and grab some popcorn in line real quick. One of us is going to go sit in line. Here's $10. Grab me something here. Oh, here's another $10. Grab me something here. Whatever it ends up being.
Yeah. Or I like the idea what Lead Farmer is saying there about like pay like $5 more for ad-free tickets or something, you know. I don't know if people would do it though, is the only thing. It's a good idea. Because I mean, obviously the theaters are trying to make money to stay afloat because they're not doing great. So they're trying to fill that gap with ads. But
would you have the thought that's coming up here is, can you do that? You'd have to do that for an entire movie theater, an entire screening, right? It'd be a screening that has no ads rather than
that
ticket or something.
Unless they did time it out a certain way where it was like, but I don't know if that would work. But yeah, they'd have to have ad-free showings that, you know, were $5-10 more a ticket or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that actually, I think they could do that. That would make sense. It's not. Well, yeah, I don't think movie tickets would change. I don't think they'd get cheaper for those necessarily. They would just add the extra $5 for the ad-free showing time at least.
Yeah.
But yeah. Pay more for previews and ads. Yeah, literally. I was just thinking like it's just microtransactions, but at the same time,
they
add up, but there's a reason we see microtransactions so frequently. They're effective. They're effective, and I think they would be fairly effective in that case as well. Because guess who's going to be buying the ad-free ticket?
Yeah,
every time, especially if it's cheaper with the pass already. Even if if I have the Regal pass and they were to do that whole thing, let's say 50 cents a ticket is the standard. But if you do the ad free and you still are a member and you're paying them monthly, 75, 85 cents a ticket.
Right.
It's technically, it's not doubling. You're not paying a full dollar yet, you know. But you're paying 1.5 price, and that makes kind of sense.
Yeah.
And and you could even do a tier of Regal Unlimited at the end of the month that instead of charging you $25 and keep going, charge me $35, add $10 to it or something, and I get complete ad-free showings every month, and that's what you go to. You know, you could add a tier like that as well. Yeah, and that money would be to appease the advertisers and make up for what Regal wouldn't be getting from you watching their ads, essentially. Without ads, it would have been $30. I paid $25 for my IMAX ticket. I didn't pay $25 to see an hour's worth of ads. Yeah, exactly.
Right. But now you do.
But for that extra $5,
right?
They don't. They can't logistically do an hour of ads frequently. I'm not saying they didn't, you know, but they can't do it frequently because that just takes away the amount of movies you can put in your theaters.
I wonder if it has to do with it was like an Amazon movie. That maybe Amazon is pushing more like, let's maximize the profits on it. And so they pushed the ads to a longer runtime just to because they know people will be excited to see the movie and will put up with it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney Plus is expensive, especially if you have Hulu and ESPN tacked onto it. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I keep seeing those ads.
Yeah.
But
you just got to sneak in
legal contracts. Yeah, they do though. People can see the ads in the app of cinema to keep legal contracts. Well, the contracts would change with the tiers, I would assume. It'd be
right. Yeah, there would be.
They have to spend a lot of time with lawyers writing not copyright, but everything down for your terms and services.
Yeah, they would have to make deals with all the distributors and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be a process.
Yeah.
It's fairly doable, but also if you're paying the extra tier, part of that, whether it's $5 a month or what, $3 a month go to advertisers and $2 a month go back to Regal or AMC or Cinemark, Regency, whatever, so on and so forth. I feel like that's how that would work, or vice versa. $3 towards the theater chain, and then maybe movies, they don't take as much off that. They would still be taking the exact same amount off of a movie, but ticketing and so on and so forth. There would be a way that they would divvy that up differently.
It would take a lot of work, and I don't know if they want to put all that effort in for how much gain are they really going to have. I don't know. It's probably not worth it in their eyes.
Yeah, just for the sake of lawyering, you just got to have a lot of people put together some contracts and rework existing ones, and all of those are not small contracts.
No.
Also watch the original Anaconda movie again. Still fantastic popcorn fun. I want to go see the new one or watch it whenever it's on streaming, but it wasn't a rush to movies to go see it kind of movie. To renew Disney Plus cost me £150 for the year, £20 more than last year. Tis a big leap.
Right.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna have to start looking at. We got way too many subscription things, but it's like, well, I have that for that show and that for that show, and it's like, what do you cancel? I mean, I know I'll keep Apple TV because we want because we got the bundle thing with the music and all that.
Yeah, of course.
But
yeah, it's just a little screwy.
We're gonna have to do anyway.
Because what is that? $20 for a full year works out to roughly $1.80,
right.
$2 extra every month.
Right. I mean, I'd keep Prime just because we order so much stuff on Amazon. The shipping thing, it's worth it just for that. And that's Prime is just the bonus on top. Yeah.
Are you logging in through? I mean, I'm assuming you're logging in through her email and everything.
Yeah.
Really? Because that's the easiest thing in the world for. That might be the easiest part of Prime for me.
Yeah.
Only subscribe to Amazon right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Quit most of that. I only have Netflix and Sling Live. Hey.
Yeah, I shouldn't even have. I don't even know if I watch anything on Netflix. But then there's something that just came out that, anyway. I think my daughter watches stuff on there, so it's like, how do you?
Yeah, this makes sense though. The Fire Stick, if it's a different account on the Amazon Fire Stick, they might just be being a little beggar choosy kind of deal.
Right.
But if you have a Fire Stick, I guess you don't subscribe to it or something like that. Because if that was the case, you just have Prime naturally. I don't know. Monk's saying problem of his that he has is live sports. Being a Mariners fan from their games are split over 3 or 4 different services here.
Well, there's a thing. Stranger Things on Netflix. That's right. I'm like, I know there's something. I think with the Mariners, there was a local sports station called Root Sports, and they had the Kraken and the Mariners, and they went under basically. So the Kraken started their own Kraken hockey network that's owned by the group that owns the team.
Okay, that makes sense.
So the Mariners really don't even have. It's just MLB network is carrying it. They don't even have like a local coverage like station for the Mariners.
I didn't realize that was a baseball problem.
Yeah.
As well, because it's one. I debated almost trying to get back into football in the last year or two. That debate did not last because you got to go to 16 different channels to watch 2 games, kind of deal.
The NFL is very confusing. You gotta
they're all screwy right now. I don't get it. I know we've been talking about it for a few years, and Jamie brings it up fairly frequently, but bundles, where are the bundles going? You know, we need them now more than ever.
I know, and I get like center ice, which is an extra thing, so you can watch out of network games. But even center ice doesn't have all the games because sometimes they're on TNT or ABC or ESPN or Amazon.
They just don't have the licensing for it. For example, this weekend, today is the 4th game of the year. Thursday was MLB, Friday was Apple, Saturday was MLB, and Sunday is Peacock. No.
So unless somebody wants to put like another Root Sports kind of network together, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
No. It's everything, which is so good. People have more choice in everything now than ever. Everything's niched out about as niche as things can get, and you can really learn cool things and explore cool things in each and every niche that this planet offers. But it kind of goes to that collective viewing and that collective shared experience kind of conversation we've been having the last couple of weeks of things are niched down so much. You can find your crowd better and easier. But through that, it's almost more comfortably and lazily in a sense. Like, hey, and we'll call ourselves out a little bit in a sense, just we're all great friends over the internet, but how many of us have been able to meet in person, really, Now, we're actively taking like measures to try to do so and have been for a long time, and logistics are logistics. That part's hard, but kind of in that same sense of, it's easy to almost just procrastinate, put it off, whatever that is. It just kind of, that mentality, I feel like, flourishes in that sense, which is why we're so excited for things like the Gate Cruise.
Yep, finally getting into it. I got 10 minutes left.
Was that a decent intro or decent?
Yes. Yeah, maybe we can close it out with a little bit of this news. Maybe we'll go over it again on Stargate Outpost too. But
most definitely. Meet in person, the horror.
The horror, yes. Well, Harris and I are going to meet in person in January
for this. Hopefully before then, because I'd love to get some Comic-Con stuff going and so on and so forth. And of course, it's an easy just example to use us in that conversation. But we do actively, I live in the same city as Greg. I see him every few weeks, if not more frequent, depending on some times of the year. Chaz lives in a whole different part of the country now, and I've seen him once a month at this point, which is great. That was kind of the goal when they moved it back to Texas, the guys, and now Chad's back here every month, kind of on a monthly basis, which is nice. And we all kind of know each other from different points. Stormy and I have almost driven in the same place like twice, and it just hasn't worked out time-wise or anything.
Right.
Only 410. Don't tell anybody. Vern Troyer size, actually. Rest in peace, Vern Troyer. I forget about that. I keep seeing things about Tiptoes as well. The Little People movie. That just makes me think of that. It's Brad Williams, the comedian, just kind of ragging on Peter Dinklage for being a kind of a gatekeeper for dwarf acting, I guess would be the best way to say that. But add .me to name for site. Okay, maybe the grammar got me this one. I don't know. Let Farmer help me out. Monk was confused too. I was trying to figure it out. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
use the brain power that we have. The few itsy bitsy pieces left for this morning, this Sunday morning. I thought he was pissed at Dinklage. Yeah, yep. It's a whole thing within the dwarf community, and I wouldn't blame him. Like one guy that kind of is heralded as the one actor in your community, you know, like the guy. And he's amazing and deserves it, you know. And I think Brad Williams even gives him his flowers in that sense. But if your personal opinion is you don't want a dwarf actor in a live action Snow White movie, that's your personal opinion, my man. Just because you're considered the one, it's a little screwy. It is sad. I understand it to a degree from Peter Dinklage's perspective. But then Brad Williams comes out and talks about it, and you're like, oh, that's 7 dwarf actors that didn't get a job. Oh, that's 7 dwarf actors that would be stand-ins for those actors that also didn't get a job. Oh, that's also who knows how big the stunt team would have been of dwarf actors. That how often do you get a movie like that specified for that? And if anything, if a movie needed some good press, that movie needed some good press. And it sucks. He torpedoed a great gig for 7 little actors. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. But hey, it happened, and honestly, the movie wasn't probably worth kind of doing that anyway. I caught your video on the Hollywood Fringe Festival. Which one? Black Box Theater's awesome? Yes, it is. Which one are you thinking? Or which one did you catch? Was it good, clean, wholesome fun, or one of the ones beforehand? Because if it's one of the ones beforehand, send me the link. Oh, it's on my other channel?
Oh,
okay.
Wait.
Like my personal one?
Cubed?
No, just Harris McRae, I think.
Oh. Yeah.
Do I just have it up there?
4 months ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cool.
Right.
What's he gonna do if they make a live action Smurf movie? Oh God.
Need a lot of blue paint.
Yeah. But yeah, if y'all want to go check that out, check it out. It's on literally just my name, Harris McGrade. that's the whole channel. Surprise, surprise. It was good, clean, wholesome fun. Then it was the sketch comedy, super silly, maybe a little raunchy. Not so good and clean. The clean, wholesome was scratched out in the middle, surprisingly. But what was with the Dodge Rat? Okay, that was good, clean, wholesome fun. That's for the sketch. It's for the sketch. It hurt my soul though. The Dodger hat. I'm an Astros boy, and that one hurt my soul. Have you warned Greg the sentiment towards Americans is soured greatly in Europe? That's like a every other week kind of thing, and vice versa. It's we try to bridge the gap a little bit. Anyway, let's jump into this fan cruise talk real quick.
Yep, I gotta go in a few minutes. So
we know the few that we already knew.
Yes.
Richard Dean Anderson. Amanda Tapping.
Of course.
Michael Shanks. Daniel Shanks. Daniel, what was the other?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is the easiest one, and I couldn't get it. No. Rachel Luttrell, of course.
Yes.
And Paul McGillian. And they've added 3 more. We're getting Jewel State.
Yep.
We're getting Tori Higginson.
And your favorite?
And we're getting Joe Flanagan. If we weren't excited for the Gate Cruise before this information was privy, very much so am now. Michael Jackson danced his way to ascension. Moonwalked all the way up there.
Exactly. With one glitter glove on for some reason. Okay.
I'm not even acknowledging that one, Monk. Sorry. But yeah, precisely, Stanley's. That was kind of Brad Williams' point. It was like you made tiptoes, man. But anyway, this is gonna be so great. Wait, I knew he worked in the White House for politics. I didn't know he was followed by a stint at Andy Warhol's Interview magazine. What? Joe Flanagan's a man of many talents.
Yeah,
it's a great crew. Honestly,
yeah.
As excited as I am to be on the boat, as excited as I am for the trip, as excited as I am for all of everything Gate Cruise so far.
Yeah.
Realistically, I'm excited for that group of people to be able to hang out with each other for a week. A little. Sure, there are some strings attached to, going to go sign some autographs, going to go do an event here, yada yada.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they're working. I mean, they'll have some free time, but yeah.
But that makes me happy that group of people gets to hang out for a week again. I don't know when the last time they were all able to do something like that. That's pretty cool. Do you know if the ship sinks, it's women and children and Stargate cast first?
Stargate cast first.
It is a Royal Caribbean cruise. We're not going on Carnival, so we'll be fine. If it were Carnival, I would not be going on the cruise. I would have said, "Hey, I love Stargate, but sorry," because if it's a cruise breaks down, pirates take over your ship, hurricane strands you, anything that can happen is always Carnival. And I will not ever go on a Carnival cruise ship because of it. Now, their fancy cruise ships, Princess, different story. But Royal Caribbean is the most consistent across the board, as it always has been, as it always will be. Royal Caribbean is... And Celebrity, their fancy ships are really cool. But yeah, said the captain of the Titanic. Yeah. Royal Caribbean's got a bit of track record at least, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Just have a sarcophagus. He did try to revive Gate, and I think he partially succeeded. He if anything,
I think he just wasn't able to get the funding in the end.
That I don't know if MGM wanted to get rid of something as pertinent as Stargate can be. If anything, I feel like Joe Flanagan got the ball rolling again for Stargate to get back in the mouths of the people at MGM, at Amazon, at all these different places to try to let's get something going or give it to me. Let me help you or let me do it. One or the other. 10 out of 10 for Joe's effort, and then some, and then some. To watch Deep Rising before? Oh, no. He was that midway terminal relay to current. Yep. That he was. I was kind of hoping David Hewlett will be there. They might announce more.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, I watched that this morning. I actually watched the thing that Darren did interviewing the vacationer guy, and he said there were a couple people that like have seasickness issues, and so he wouldn't name names, but yeah.
The first person that comes to mind is David Hewlett or something like that. No, I love the guy to death, but naturally, I don't know if it's fair to him or if it's just his characters or if it's a little bit of both. But the first person that comes to mind with, we would have a couple others to come on board, but the ocean's a little bit much, sometimes. I could just imagine David Hewlett's head just popping around the corner. Just, sorry.
It's like they have medication for that, though. Anyway.
And I was gonna say they have drinks, but that just makes it worse. But people still do it on a cruise. I don't know the logic behind it on a cruise, but people do it. It's interesting.
Yep.
I don't blame them. Maybe they can fly to port and meet the VIPs at port. That would be kind of cool. I don't. They need to announce more, just in general from this.
They said probably later in the summer they'll be announcing the excursions or whatever that they're going to have with cast members. So we'll see what that is. So I'm kind of holding off on booking any of those right now.
Me too.
Yeah.
And Hey, I know we've mentioned it already, just talking about this, but if any of y'all are planning on going, y'all please let us know. We'd love to SciTrek group it up as much as possible for some things.
Yep.
We'll probably be doing it if there is a shore excursion that you can do with the cast, and we do plan on doing that. We'll try to do that as like a big group, but for the most part, we're kind of separating on our own for like individual shore excursion days.
Yeah.
But while we're stuck on that ship, we need good people, and let's hang out. If y'all are there, we will talk Stargate till the cows come home. Y'all know the deal. I thought about it, but it's during the school year.
Yeah.
Only 1 week out of the school year. I'm being bad. Don't listen to me, or listen to me. Either one. Either one. It's up to you. Use your bird blindness to make the best of decisions, secular.
Yep. Yeah.
I believe in you. David Hewlett for the new Doctor Who. He was born in Surrey. Hey.
All right.
Put it into the wind. Put it into the world. Where's Mark? We haven't seen Mark in a good bit. Go find Mark, message him, and get him Doctor Who and all for it. Was that a duck I saw? It was going to be a duck I ate in the middle of the boat if we're not careful, because they have good food on a cruise, which is nice.
All right. It's time for me to head out of here. So
it is noon. It's going to be a little bit
done anyway.
Yeah. We have been water cooler talking today. Surprise. Yeah. If we have anything fun this week coming up, y'all let us know. We'll let you know for everything we're planning. Don't get zatted out there. Only once.
Only once.
No more packs. Yeah. No more packs. It's like one of those things when you're training to become a cop, you still have to get tasered and all that, right? I was like, I'm saying this with confidence, but I'm pretty sure.
I suppose maybe you should. If you're going to use it, you got to know what it feels like.
I think so, because I think they have to get pepper sprayed, tasered, and all that kind of stuff. Tased, I guess, is the correct word.
Yeah. Not for me. I'm too old anyway.
We'll try. we'll yeah, I'm not doing that anytime soon either, but we'll for the sake of it, we'll have to
yeah. I don't know how many people are going to be cosplaying and stuff, but they said no, you can't bring any prop weapons on.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
Yeah.
But I'm sure people are going to still have outfits and such. But also, it will be January, so that's nice. But I was going to say, it's too damn hot to be wearing costumes on board a cruise ship in the middle of the Caribbean. January will give us some leeway.
Yep.
I don't know how.
Not even Zats. Anything that looks like a weapon or looks like even like staff weapons and stuff. No.
Hey, maybe Zats are phallic enough for them. Who knows?
They could pass as something else you're bringing on board.
We'll go walk up to Michael Shanks.
Toy, perhaps?
Oh my God! Walk up to Michael Shanks with a toy that happens to look like a Zat gun, and just the reaction would be great. It'd be a culmination of 25 years of pissed off at a Zat gun, and I would crack up completely. It would be great. No, don't bring props, especially Naquita generators with real timers and beeping. Good point.
Yeah, no Naquita generators.
We're trying to open up the gate for SGU on this ship. Surprise, surprise. That is the goal.
Yeah, they said they were not going to have a gate. They should have done. That would have been cool to have actual, but they're not going to do that.
That would have, as cool as it would have been. It would have been just as distracting as any of the stars, or anything.
Because there's going to be just regular people on this. It's not going to be 100% Stargate. It's like just we're like taking over. There's like a part of the ship, and you have to have the credentials to get access to but there'll be other people just on the ship on a cruise that have nothing to do with Stargate.
I am intrigued to how this is going to work, just in the sense of the home base for the Stargate cruise aspect is that theater that they kind of sent us, but how much of the trip is Stargate just taking over the theater space, and just from the cruising perspective, does everybody else on the ship not get shows for the week? Like,
I think they'll be sharing those spaces. Maybe they were saying, and
just casually parking my death glider on the helipad. That'd be that would be great. Anyway, we're 5 minutes past when we said we were going to be out of here. All that being said, housekeeping for this week. Farscape Patreon for our Patreon members tomorrow. We are on episodes 7 and 8 or 5 and 6. I think 7 and 8, aren't we?
I think
so. We're about halfway through, y'all, for the final season before we jump into Peacekeeper Wars on our Patreon. Then after that, if you're a Patreon member, you will take the journey through Battlestar with us, all the chronology, old to new. Y'all know we're going crazy. We like to do it that way.
Yep, we're going to watch the cheesy old 80s version and or late 70s, whatever it was. Yep.
All the above.
Take it all in.
Ooh, the goods, the bads, the uglies, etc., etc., etc. Of course, that's Patreon Tuesdays. Nothing going on right now. Wednesday, we'll be back with some Stargate Outposts, in which we'll talk more about gate crews and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
If you have any fun topics you'd like to discuss, y'all holler and let us know. We also have a couple things, I guess, lined up show-wise on Outpost, which is fun. Kind of that same similar format to how we did everything this past. Actually, this is still it's the first. We might end up watching a fan film because it's the first Wednesday of the month.
Oh, right. So, guess we better pick what that is.
We'll keep you posted. If you look at the community tab tomorrow, Tuesday, we'll tell you what we're going to watch Wednesday. That way we can prepare. And we can watch it live as well. But that way, if you'd like to watch it beforehand so we can discuss easier, that'll be an option. So Stargate Outpost Wednesday, Creatures and Cryptids. If Melvin gets his router, keep your fingers crossed, y'all. That we can catch up a little bit on Thursday, even watch some Monarch. And Friday, we'll be back with the Radical Wasteland podcast. Not entirely sure what it's going to look like this week, but we do have Jared Morantz at JS Morantz on Instagram. And if you go scroll through that, anything in the last 20 years that you thought, oh, that looked really cool on little screen or big screen, he's touched it. He's been a part of the creation of every cool creature or anything you've ever seen on screen in the last 20 years. Maybe not everything, but right next door to everything. He's such a, I guess, prominent designer that I was already following him. I didn't realize this is who Greg was talking about whenever we pulled his Instagram up. I was like, oh, I've been following this guy for years. So I'm really excited for this Friday, and hope y'all are too. It's going to be really good. We have a few pre-approved questions for him, and it will either be a live premiere of a pre-recorded video, or we'll get it live. And the only issue with live, even though that's much more fun, it's a little bit harder whenever he has to have he can't answer any questions live. We couldn't bring up any chat comments or questions or anything of the sort. It would have to be strictly interview, and then y'all are just there in chat. So if that sounds like it'd be awesome, like a good time, y'all let us know. And we'll lean towards that. If not, we'll do a pre-recorded thing. That way we can be there live alongside y'all in chat and hang out and rewatch the whole thing. Well, I like watching my own self talk back, and will Greg like to listen to himself talk back? We'll see, but it happens. It's gonna be a good time. After that, if Thursday works out for Creatures and Cryptids, we might be back to talk what happened in those episodes on Saturday. That is all up in the air according to the router, according to the Wi-Fi's. And besides that, we'll see you back here Sunday in a week. That is a lot. I know it was a lot. Anything we can be looking out for you? Any space above and beyond or anything?
I'm still working on it. I'm sorry, you guys. It's taking me so long, but I am plugging away. I'll get there.
Cool. Too much risk unscripted. That's kind of my thought as well. Yeah. Live's better. I get both. Live's better for the camaraderie fun aspect of it all. But I think it's I'm kind of leaning towards it being pre-recorded, if I'm being honest, but we can do like a little live before era, and then after it's done, maybe be live to talk a little bit about it or whatever. That we could even do a pre-recorded thing for it'll be an hour interview, give or take a few minutes if it's pre-recorded and edited, of course. And if it is a live premiere, I don't know if Greg will have the time, but Sarah and I might even pop on for 20-30 minutes, or if you're available or not, I can pop on for a while after, an hour, whatever it ends up being, and just discuss everything after the fact. Yeah, it's I hate not being able to interact with chat while it's there, you know. Interacting with y'all is one of those fun parts of everything, you know. It keeps us moving in a lot of great ways, you know. We would have had very little to talk about today if we weren't all hanging out, having a Sunday water cooler talk, you know. That being said, you know, we appreciate the hell out of y'all.
Yeah.
This has been Sci-Fi Sundays. Hopefully, we'll have some crazy things for you this week that are all going to be great. That being said, stay cosmic, SciTrekkers. We'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Bye.